What's up, everyone? It's your boy Clint13, and this is another of my reviews. This week's review is the PlayStation exclusive that is Horizon Zero Dawn. For those of you who have not played the game yet, or this is the first time you're hearing of it, don't worry, this review will be spoiler free. Horizon Zero Dawn is an action-adventure RPG set in the 31st century, which is many, many years after the events of Duck Dodgers.
Can you do it, Dodgers?
Oh, indubitably, sir. Because there's no one knows his way around outer space like Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
We're in a world where humans are basically living scattered in tribes, and civilization has been destroyed by machines which, well, we created, obviously. And things are kind of leading that way. We play as a young girl called Aloy, which I assume is a play on the word alloy, machines. See, thinking. And she's just basically on a journey to find out who she is and where she comes from, because her mum is missing. Mama be gone. The story is pretty long and rewarding with loads of twists and turns. Loads of twists and turns. Jesus, I don't know what happened there. And yeah, there's a lot of snaking in this game, so be prepared.
So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news.
When it comes to looks, Horizon has an insane amount of design and thought gone into it. The world was so stunning, filled with a crazy amount of textures. At points, I was just like stopping just to look around and see what robots I could stalk and just check out their gloss. You could tell there's a lot of thought gone into the character design, although Aloy did look like the initial proposal for Black Widow in 2020's Avengers, but that's just wide face. The buildings and town designs were all pretty original. Like, it was every town you went into was like something new. And the robots and creatures that I had to hunt, not every creature was for hunting, but they all had their own design, and with their own design came different way of fighting them, but we'll go into that later. But yes, the robots were crazy looking. Just wait till you play the game. You'll be stopping just to stare at points. The game is truly immersive. With every single area you go into, you're stopping just to check it out. And at points, I got tired of actually saying, wow. There was a decent amount of crafting, but it wasn't like, mind-blowing, like compared to other RPGs, but it was there. The only useful thing about the crafting was there's a quick crafting menu that you can use during combat, so you can quickly recreate more arrowheads. Depending on what sort of creature you're fighting, you might have the wrong arrowheads, like, so you might need fire ones or combustible areas on an animal, so boom, you can just literally make it like that. Like I said, it was very useful during combat, but other than that, crafting was pretty basic. The only thing about fighting monsters, well, robots, was that fighting different beasts unlocks different crafting parts, so you could then unlock new sort of arrowheads or slingshot bullets. Yeah, but other than that, it was basic. Combat is where Horizon actually excelled. There were points there's loads of points where you can't just charge into a fight. You need to actually stop and assess, because there's a degree of thought and tact needed. You kind of need to plan before every fight, because if you just get into it, it's most assured that you're going to get instant death. And we don't want any more redos, do we? Okay. Now, every creature robot had a specific way to killing it. Like, they all have specific weak points, but they're not always in the same area. The birds compared to, like, let's say, tigers, completely different weak spots. So you have to then think about it and also set traps as well, so you get the best out of a fight, really. Because they are a lot of one shots, like a lot. And I mean a lot of one shots. Weapon variations, well, you get a bow, but you just loads of variations to a bow, a slingshot, and the initial hacking rod that you have. But I wasn't wanting any more weapons, really. Everything that I had worked well enough, but aiming was sometimes a bit too sensitive, and you'd have to sort of make up for that. Good combat, fast open worlds, like crazy fast, and so many different areas as well, that those variations, so you didn't get bored of one specific type of area. A cameo from Black Widow when she's not with the Avengers. She's apparently fighting robots in the future. This game also won numerous awards between its release of 2017 and 2019, and in that same time sold over 10 million copies worldwide, making it actually one of the most successful PS4 games ever. Horizon Zero Dawn is a game that is in a different level, but it does lack in certain areas, and it claims RPG when it's not fully RPG. It's more of an action adventure with RPG elements. With all the positives and some negatives, I give this game a 4.3 out of 5 daisies. Let me know what you thought of this game, and let me know what you do think of it when you do play it. Don't forget, PS Plus April. There you go, free game for April, just before Returnal comes out and before the sequel comes out later this year. So yes, let me know what you think of the game in the comments. And I've been Clint. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you don't miss a thing.